Recording. Okay, good afternoon. How are you?
Uh, Happy to good see you, ma'am.
Same here. I'm happy to talk
Yeah.
to you as well. Am
Yeah.
I audible? Voice is clear,
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah, ma'am. Clear. It's clear.
Okay. How are you doing?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm doing good. How are you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm doing well. Yeah, thank you for asking. So you're doing well. So can you tell me more about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. As you know, my name is Hemalata. Basically, I'm from Andhra. I live in Bangalore past 20 years.
You are already
And
living
if
in
I talk
Bangalore.
I'm a teacher by profession. Yeah, if I talk about my hobbies, reading books, gardening, and art and craft, yeah, drawing. That's all about me. Thank you.
Have a lot of interests.
Yeah, ma'am.
So would you like to know about me or do you have an idea about me?
Yeah, I have know about yourself. Well, ma'am, I know it very well. But once I have to heard your, please,
You
ma'am.
want me to introduce myself
Yeah,
again
I
to
want
you?
to
Okay.
know again.
Sure. So, as you know, my name is Shantha and I live in Karnataka. I was born and raised in Karnataka. I am an engineer. I'm an engineer by qualification, but by passion, I am a YouTuber. So, I also worked in the software industry. I also worked as a I also worked as a spoken English trainer for a platform called as engtalki. Later, I started my own YouTube channel, and now I'm a YouTuber and I'm a full-time homemaker. My hobbies include talking to people, and most of the time goes in having conversations, recording, working for my channel, which leaves no time again for a different hobby. But before starting YouTube, I would love watching movies. I loved listening to music. But right now, YouTube and family is taking away all of my time. So that's all
That's
about
great,
me.
ma'am. That's great, great. Great, yeah.
So, how's
Um,
Bangalore? How's your life?
yeah, it's going good, ma'am. Yeah,
Hmm. So, you have a day.
weather is changed nowadays, little bit change. Before 2 weeks ago, weather is very cold, and like nowadays, little bit sunny. Uh,
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
This is the best time of the year, I think. The weather, it is not very hot, neither it is
yeah,
cold.
ma'am.
It is nice
Yeah,
and windy.
yeah, this is the different. In
Mm,
June, actually, June is rains is start.
yes.
Like weather is a little bit changing, ma'am. Nowadays, too much
Mm,
changes. Weekly changes in weather.
And it is a time for us to fall sick also, right? When the weather
Yeah,
keeps
ma'am.
changing. Mm,
Monthly once, I fall in sick, cold and cough.
exactly. I understand being in Bangalore, especially
Mm,
when people go to work around 8 a.m. or before 9 a.m. It is really cold,
mm.
Bangalore weather.
Really cold and raining.
Rainy,
It was
yeah.
raining.
It is nice, beautiful thing to experience. But if you are working and you're busy with something else, obviously you cannot enjoy the weather, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, obviously.
Do you have a day off today?
Sorry, ma'am.
Do you have a
Yeah,
day?
ma'am, today Janmashtami, right? I
Mhm.
have holiday today, so that's why I connect with you.
That's good.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
otherwise I was busy in my school, ma'am. I'm busy in my school.
Mm.
My school hours is morning 8:45 to 3 o'clock, 2:45.
Okay. Yeah, but you
I
told
come
that you
back.
can connect only after 5:30, right? In the evening?
Yeah, ma'am. After when I come back home, I have household chores and I take rest. After 5:30, I will be free.
Okay, that's nice. Are you single or are you married?
I'm married, ma'am. I'm married. I bless my son. I bless a son. He is studying in second PUC.
Oh my God. Oh, you look quite young for that. Like you have a
Oh, thank you.
teenager. Yeah. Okay, just one
Thank you.
son.
Yeah, I have one son.
And it is not a public holiday here because my children have gone to school. Uh,
Okay.
It is not a declared official holiday because everything is working. I think only in Bangalore it is.
In Bangalore, everyone got holiday today, ma'am.
That's nice. Okay. So what do you teach and what age group of children do you teach?
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, recently I have done entity course. Before I became a homemaker, ma'am, past 18 years. After my son, when he was in 8th standard, I realized my I have a lot of time because he is doing himself. He's take care of himself. So I have a lot of time. Then I am thinking it is my childhood dream as teacher. So I started searching online, and then pandemic year started 21-22. Then again I started searching and offline classes.
Okay.
So I completed entity course successfully 2023, and then I joined as a teacher this year, ma'am. I'm working in a kindergarten school. I'm handling nursery children. Yeah.
Oh my God, you have a lot of patience, I would say, and you're so motivated, right? After a few years of leaving your job, you kind of feel helpless and nothing can be done. So life is over. I cannot do
Yeah,
anything
ma'am.
myself. That period is very frustrating. But
Yes,
again, to
ma'am.
gain courage, to learn some new skill, and again go to work. So I would love to know how was your experience when you started working? Because so many years of not doing anything,
Yes.
anything in the sense like doing just homemaking, not going out and working.
Out, yes. Yes,
Were there
ma'am.
any challenges that you faced?
Yeah, ma'am. So many challenges. First of all, I would say first challenging is in English, talking with the others, English communication.
Right.
Yeah, ma'am. When I became a homemaker, I no need to speak with others in English. In our surroundings, natural language, my native language, ma'am,
Okay.
Kannada and
Telugu.
Telugu. When I joined as a teacher, when it comes to me talk to with others in English, very challenging for me. So I decided to learn English, and I'm struggling the last 2 years in English. Now I am confidently speak with others a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Was that the only challenge, or was there anything emotional also? Because suddenly
Yeah,
you are
ma'am.
in a professional setting.
Sometimes I fed up. No, I'm speaking with others a little bit nervous, and that time my son and my husband encouraging me, boosted me. So again, bounce back. Yeah,
I
that is
think your
my
son was
strength. My
also.
husband and yeah, my husband and son encourage me always. Yeah, ma'am.
Sometimes even I feel that I should have one kid because it is way easier if you have one kid. Just take care of one person and your duty is done. But having two children is quite
Handling.
challenging. I wonder
Yes,
how,
yes.
like with the generation before us, like our parents and their parents, they would have so many children, like seven,
Yes, ma'am.
10
Yes, ma'am.
kids.
I'm also realized only one son. I'm care of. I'm taking care of too much for him. I'm too much attached with him. So now he is studying second PUC. In further future, he will go outside of studies. So that time I'm lonely feeling. So that's why I'm starting my work now only.
There's always
Yeah.
two sides to the same coin because you have only
Mm.
one child. I feel wow, it is nice. But somebody who has a single child, they'll say, I wish I had another. He used to be a friend to my child.
No, no,
Or
ma'am. I never felt I have one more child, but I have son. Enough, ma'am. I'm
yeah,
very happy with him. Yeah. Nowadays, very challenging to grow children, ma'am. Oh, so
financially
many.
as well.
Financial and children also different kinds of mind, ma'am. They want own freedom.
Mm.
My son is other type, ma'am. My son growing that time is the little bit family and all supporting us. Nowadays, no one's in-laws with us,
Mm.
stay with us. That is challenging now.
Being
No
in
one,
nuclear
any
families,
suggestions, no one is giving. We have taken our own suggestions. What is right? What is wrong? That is very difficult, ma'am.
correct. I
Yeah.
can totally relate. When I'm not feeling well or when I'm not
Mm,
able to help the children, I feel really bad. I feel
very
guilty.
bad.
Uh,
Mm,
Young, so I just hope they grow up and become independent soon because it is a big
mm,
responsibility raising children.
mm, mm,
You have
mm,
to give them right moral education. They should become
mm.
good human beings. So there
A
is a
good
lot
human beings. Yes.
of us.
Mm.
Like,
Studies and we have to give to children studies and uh, we have to teach them their own way of thinking and then their own way of handling themselves. That is very crucial, ma'am, in these days. Yeah.
exactly. We should not be very protective. We should let them
Mm,
make their own decisions.
mm, 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 mm. Yes, ma'am.
And especially in a place like Bangalore,
Mm,
it is like an
yeah.
ocean, right? It's huge city, so many people, and that kind of fear
Mm.
will always be there, where your
Uh,
child is going and his friends. Somewhere at the
mm,
back of mind, we always tend to think, not maybe not now, once they go into college, once they are grown
mm,
up, they are taking their own decisions. At that time,
mm.
another phase of parenthood will start.
Yes, ma'am. I'm facing what Corona time, online classes going on, ma'am. That time I realized we don't involve too much in their lives, ma'am. I realized that we have to give it to them their own decision making and tal. When my son was studying ninth standard, I quarrel a lot of don't watch YouTube channels and don't watch reels that I'm
Yeah.
involved too much. After that, when I stopped like giving suggestions, he is realized and he stopped that. He's focused on studies. He's studying very well. I'm blessed, ma'am. I would say I'm blessed with son. He's very good human being, social responsibility he have. He's good, ma'am.
Oh,
His
that's
nature
really
is
nice to know.
his father also like the way his father also very sensitive. He is also very sensitive and he is very good responsible for social activities. Yeah, ma'am.
What does he want to become? Because after PU, what is his aim?
His aim is he wants to Bits Bilani seat, Bilani college seat. He's
Mm.
studying, ma'am, he's taking integrated course. Allen, he's one of the Allen college. He's going to college now.
Mm.
Yeah,
Right.
engineering. He
Mm.
went to engineering side.
It's
Yeah.
quite difficult, but yeah, there are so many people doing it, and
Mm.
it's like evergreen. So many job
Mm.
opportunities, so much more to learn
Mm.
and grow in the same field.
He has a lot of dreams. Let's see, ma'am, what he achieve. He will
Mm.
achieve.
Let's see,
Yeah.
because he's good at his own decisions,
Yeah,
so
ma'am, he's
you can
good
trust
at
him.
he's kind-hearted, ma'am. That is
Mm.
the nowadays some children is very aggressive with parents, but my son is very soft and sometimes quarrel with me, and
Mm.
he is responsible person. I know.
That's
Yeah.
enough.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
any questions for me you wanted to ask?
Yes, ma'am. First, I wanted to tell you something for you, ma'am, because uh, I'm struggling in English, right? When I was free time, when I
Mm.
have free time, I open YouTube channel. Then 2 months back, ma'am, 2 months ago, I saw your YouTube channel.
Mm.
I'm very excited, ma'am. Like your way of talking with others, you have so much patience. You have listened others, and then Dohati, ma'am, you conduct the with your session, Dhoti. Her name is Dhoti. Your conversation, I saw first time that one. I
Okay.
realized, see, everyone struggling in English. So, like platform is there,
Mm.
like platforms are there. I'm also improve myself with the conversations. I realized, and
Mm.
then I watched another video, ma'am. Your video, your session with Vinita
Yes.
Fluenjo.
Fluency. Yeah.
Yeah, Fluenjo. When you say one video, ma'am, we have to spend money with what
On our growth.
ourselves. We spend money ourselves, improve our skills. That is the in my mind, ma'am. So I joined Fluenzo, ma'am, recently. So I was busy last few months. I had 5 sessions with Fluenzo.
Mhm.
I contacted Vinita ma'am, and she asked me how you know my Fluenzo. I say through the YouTube channel Santa ma'am, English with Santa ma'am. She discount me 10% for me when I joined her sessions. So it was nice, ma'am. I will become a fluent in English in communication with others in that platform. Thank you so much for you, ma'am. You only suggest me for fluent classes.
Thank
Yeah,
you
in my journey
for
last,
listening, right? Yeah, you're
yeah.
listening what is happening it is not just time pass. You're carefully
Mm,
listening and you're applying it. So it's really it has to be appreciated. You're working on
mm.
yourself. That is the best investment, I would say.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, yeah. I realized, ma'am, before I'm going, I joined 2 to 3 platforms on online, ma'am. But I learned, I
Yes.
didn't say any, I learned little bit grammar and I learned little bit sentence form. Before I couldn't sentence form anything. Now I'm realized, oh, it is correct. I'm thinking, I instruct in my mind. When you say, when you said, ma'am, we invest ourselves. So
Mm.
that is the point, ma'am. That is very important for me. When I heard, yes, ma'am said the correct. We invest ourselves. So I realized and I joined Fluenzo. I had classes, 5 sessions, ma'am. It is 3 months course I joined. I will improve my, I will enhance my communication skills. Yeah.
Very nice because
That is
Mhm.
that credit goes to you, ma'am.
And it
Yeah.
goes to you as well because in 20 minutes, 30 minute sessions, like it is not sufficient. There has to be effort from your end. What about the rest of the day? If you're learning English
Mm,
only for 30 minutes, that's not enough, right? Throughout the day,
mm,
you should be working on your English and you're doing that. That is why you're improving. It's not just
mm,
joining. Yes, that plays a major role because there will be a tutor guiding you, giving you feedback. That is important, but equally important is what you do during the rest of the day. If you're
yes.
messaging somebody, it has to be in English because nowadays we
Mm,
see all youngsters messaging in their own language, right? Kannada,
yes.
Telugu, whatever, messaging. So do that in
Mm,
English because throughout the day we are with our mobile phones. So if you're communicating in English only, so much of practice you will have in talking in English,
yes.
communicating in English. Even small
Mm,
steps will play a major role gradually, but it will help you improve.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I listened your story, ma'am. You say one story, ma'am, in your childhood, how you uh,
Learn
your
English.
father traveling and beggar on the
Ah,
platform
yeah, shadowing
gave it
practice.
orange. Yeah, ma'am. I practiced the story, ma'am. When I remember, I convey to my children. I'm
Okay.
a teacher, right?
Ah.
in a in our children, small kids. I'm handling first batch 10 children and second batch 9 children, ma'am. When we were sitting in a circle, I say like convey small stories when
Okay, yeah.
I heard stories. Yeah.
Wow,
Very
I'm
useful.
so happy that you are
Yeah,
like
ma'am.
really following and really listening to my content.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Really good, ma'am. So many conversations I saw on your YouTube channel,
Mhm.
but I realized your channel is something new, ma'am. Something attract. Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Yeah, please also attracted me. Uh, yeah,
Thank
now I'm busy with in my online classes and my school. I missed your you have started 21 days
Yeah.
classes, no, ma'am. I follow through 2 to 4 classes and then
Mm,
little bit gap. That
mm.
time only you said that story.
Yeah, right. And the next 2 days are there and the challenge is over. So today I
Mm.
posted the last video of the challenge.
Anyways, playlist we have, no, ma'am. I will watch
Yeah, yeah.
later.
Back to
Yeah.
back I've posted. So if you just go to the channel, you can take the challenge whenever you want.
Mm-hmm. Shorts also I watch on your YouTube channel, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
With your daughter and sometimes
Mm.
how was your daughter, ma'am? How is your daughter and son?
Both are doing well. Thank you.
They went to school today.
Because they were having the summer holidays at that time, and it was quite difficult to give them something constructive, help them with something. Then if I teach them something and tell them that I'm going to make a video and I will upload it, it is a good feeling for them also, and they will learn nicely that way. They will remember
Mm.
also. So I
Yes,
taught
yes.
them, and then I did videos that my son saw. Said that even I want to do that. So maybe 1 or 2 videos I did with him also, but it is
Okay.
nice fun because this is my channel, right? So I have the
Mhm.
liberty. So 1 or 2 videos I
Mhm.
did during their summer holidays.
Yes, ma'am. What you are doing, that is great job, ma'am. Homemaker at a time and take care of about children and family.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good
Did
that they
she?
are going to school, so I can manage
Uh,
a little.
yeah. Your son also full day school, ma'am?
Yeah,
Is your
he's five
son?
years old. He's 5 years old.
Mhm.
So UKG.
Mhm. UKG. Till 3:30. 8:30 to
Yeah.
3:30.
Both of them
Mhm.
go together and come back together
Uh,
around around by 4:30. Before 4:30, they're at home.
okay. Okay. Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. I heard. Are you taking sessions, ma'am? Conversation sessions. Any paid with you? Yeah. Are you
Paid
started any
sessions?
classes?
Not
Yeah.
yet. Actually, it is. I started, then I start feeling that it is very challenging for me. Doing YouTube
Mhm.
also, doing that also, then again I stop it. So it is like that. It is
Okay.
not continuous.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Very rarely sometimes. So yeah, I
Okay.
do, but not regularly. Because enough. I feel it's enough. Let us manage. Let us manage
Yeah.
home properly. Like whatever you can
Mhm.
do, you have to give 100%, right? Like sailing in the
Yes.
same boat, like 2 or 3 boats simultaneously. Sometimes you lose balance. So it is
Yes.
better
Yes.
to
Yes.
take it easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I
Mm-hmm.
would prefer
Uh,
taking risks.
so that's the way I like you, ma'am. That's the way I like you. Cool person. Your face looking very cool person.
I
Yeah.
like what I'm doing. I like talking to people. So when you
Okay.
like something, you give it 100%, right? You enjoy doing what you're doing. So
Okay.
yes.
When I was, I'm seeing, oh, ma'am is very quiet person. She's saying like to converse with people. How she is conversations every day. When you upload a new video, I'll start. When I'm making chapati, when I was making chapati, when I was cleaning vessels, so that time I put in AirPods and I listen your conversation videos, ma'am. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like so
because
much.
physically, when I'm going outside, that time I don't talk to people. I'm calm, I'm quiet.
Mhm.
But this is weekly
Oh,
session, 20 minutes, half an hour, you're going to talk to a person. That one I'll do nicely online. But physically talking to somebody, I'm pure introvert. I will not
mm,
talk to people.
okay. Yeah, ma'am, your face is looking like so that's why I asked you.
Yeah. I'm doing opposite of my nature, but somehow I'm liking online conversations, and yeah, only this thing I like doing.
This is very good decision, ma'am, because every time doing household chores and watching TV nowadays very good. And nowadays living apartment life is very crucial, ma'am, because stay at home
Mm,
it will depression.
yes,
We
loneliness,
have to
depression.
improve ourselves. You have to improve ourselves, go out, and I don't waste unnecessary things, ma'am. So I don't have go to outside unnecessarily. So it is job, it is any purpose. I want to go anywhere.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why
Anything which is
I have
productive
taken.
you like doing, but you don't like
Uh,
simply chatting or going to.
simply, I don't spend money and time, everything, ma'am. I don't want to spend unnecessarily.
Wow,
Yeah, that's why I have taken this decision, and this is I'm doing this job. Yeah.
very nice actually. Really, I have to appreciate after so much gap also, like whoever homemakers are watching. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
when it was like 8 years, 9 years, I was not doing anything and I was at home. Two children,
Mm-hmm.
5 years for one child. So after that,
Mm-hmm.
like completely you have to start from scratch, right? Again, my son was born,
Mm-hmm.
was very much depressed. From starting,
Mm-hmm.
I have to teach him everything, hold him, from everything, walking, sitting, feeding, everything I have to do. That phase was
Mm-hmm.
very depressing. I was like, my
Yes,
life
ma'am.
is over. By the time he grows up, I will be old already. What can I do? And I used to be very
Yes,
depressed
ma'am.
by this thought.
Yes.
I was like,
Uh-huh.
part time, what can we do part time in India? It is difficult to get a job. So
Mm-hmm.
challenges, and I kept
Mm.
applying for positions. Thankfully, I got a position at engtalki. From there,
Yes.
I tried. I gave it a shot to YouTube. So
Mm.
thankfully, people are watching the videos, and it is going good so far.
Yeah, everyone unnecessarily don't waste time, ma'am. Nowadays everyone sharp.
Mm,
They utilize our time and these conversations like YouTube channels. Yes,
mm,
ma'am. Mm.
right.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes.
then anything else before we wind up the session? It's going to
Yeah.
disappear, I think.
This, it's time to wind up. Oh, I want to talk. Ma'am,
Yeah, I think we spoke for like
yesterday I
half
saw
an
your
hour.
message. No, I'm preparing what I'm talking to ma'am. Ma'am is a software engineer. Is a little bit shy, little bit. Your software engineer means they speak very soft, like the way, ma'am. I don't to talk with how to converse with, but time is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
okay.
nice talking
It's
to you,
been for
ma'am.
some time. It was a nice conversation. You spoke
Mhm.
really well. I did not feel that you were nervous or hesitant at any point because we did not
Okay.
choose a topic. We did not ask questions to each other. It was random
This is
conversation.
random
I really
conversation.
like these
Okay.
kind of conversations where it is not only
Okay.
my duty, even you are talking. So it was really nice talking to you.
Okay, ma'am. If you have time, please message me, ma'am. We will talk together.
Yeah.
And another time, we will take one topic and we will work out on that.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you. Good to see you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
your time. Bye bye. Have a good day. Good luck.
Thank you.